Hey guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to the channel. Today, well, this week actually is going to be kind of an unboxing palooza. Today I have my Ipsy and Sephora April unboxings to share. You know how I like to do these. I will go through each of these in separate videos. I'll link to the other one, not only annotated here, but also in the description bar below, because these are kind of my regular deals. Every month I like to show you not only what came inside, but I also give reviews. These are obviously more than a little late. We are now already here in May, but because I give those reviews, I look at these videos not as just a look what I got sort of kind of thing. It's more like giving you an insight into what products I love, because I have been using them ever since I've gotten these bags, which at this point is a few weeks. That way, if there are any discount codes specifically with Ipsy, you can use those if you want to go give them a try and buy them for yourself. I gotta be honest, I'm not crazy about either Ipsy or Sephora's Play by Sephora box this month, but I said earlier in the video it's going to be kind of a week of unboxings because the next video, or a video that will be posted somewhere around either before or after this one, is actually going to be unboxing the spring FabFit Fun Box, which I am in love with. So be sure you catch that video if you are a little underwhelmed with these as I am, but sorry to spoil it. I hope, don't click away, stay with me if you really want to see what came in the Ipsy Glam bag, why I wasn't so hot for it this month. Let's get into it. All right, so first let's start with a product that's gonna be a little bit of a quickie for me because I just don't use it. It is a nail polish from the brand Probell. It's a nail lacquer. This is in the shade In or Out. It's a beautiful kind of deep lilac for spring. Amazing color for spring, but if you are new to the channel, or if you aren't new to the channel but you don't know, I am a huge fan of press-on nails, particularly Impress. It's what I've been wearing in the past few videos, and so basically anytime my nails look decent, it's because they are press-ons. And so I've had these on, I haven't really had a reason to remove them, and I just don't, I don't know. I don't have the patience to paint my nails, wait for them to dry. They will inevitably get messed up within the next like 5 minutes of doing them. So I need to go back, and then there's something about my nails that just doesn't hold polish within at least 2 to 3 days. More than often than not, it's 2 days. They'll chip, and so nail polish is not my thing. I love press-ons for the longevity, for how clean and easy and fast they are, and so this is just not something that I'm gonna get a whole lot of good out of, but I definitely know a lot of people who will. Next up isn't kind of another disappointment, not because I don't use it, but because it just wasn't a great product for me. It's from the brand Starlooks, and typically I'm really impressed with the stuff that I get from them. They're a lesser known brand here in the beauty community. I feel like they have their own subscription service, but this is an Ipsy this month. It is a cream eyeshadow, and it's this in the actual tube. It looks gorgeous and metallic. It is in the shade Rose Gold, and they just call it a cream eyeshadow. But it applies so patchily. As it's drying down and you try and work it into your eye, it pulls apart and it gets patchy, and it goes from being this gorgeous, like, uniform metallic finish to this, like, unattractive glitter. If it like dissipated into a uniform glitter across the eye, that'd be one thing, but this just looks like it would after like 10 hours worth of wear. It's broken apart, and I don't know. I've tried working with this a few ways, so obviously it's not on my eyes right now. I've tried working with this a few ways alone as a base. I just can't figure out a way to work with it so it looks pretty and not like a hot mess on the eyes. So like I said, this is very not typical for Starlooks. I have a ton of products from them that I really, really love. This is just not one of them. Next up is a hair product. This is from the brand Nth Degree. It's the Smoothing Moroccan Argan Oil and Keratin Hair Serum, and it's basically a hair oil. I have very fine hair. I don't typically use hair oils a whole lot, so when I do get them and try them, I love it when they're this size because I just never make it through a full one before something happens, it goes bad, it gets messy all around. And so I personally love getting this kind of product in monthly subscription services if I get them at all, just because I use it so sparingly on my hair. So having said that, obviously I've tried quite a few out there. This one smells amazing. It's less kind of fruity and flowery like a lot of other argan oils out there. It smells almost like a perfume, like a fragrancy. That's beside the point. It actually performs beautifully on the hair. It's very lightweight. Like I said, I hate when things weigh my hair down, so I just put a little bit of this in the palm of my hand, rub my hands together, and then I will take that through just the very ends of my hair to kind of eliminate that frizz. That way, there's a fine line. When you have fine hair and you want volume, there's a very fine line between frizz and volume, and so that is how I kind of keep the bottom part tame while still getting kind of some lift and, you know, maybe some frizz. I'll own up to it, maybe some frizz up here, but still keeps this bottom part looking on point. Having said that now, what is this situation? What even is the situation? Okay, last up for color cosmetics, because the final product is going to be a tool. This is from the brand Tarte, and this is really an oldie but goodie. It is a sample size, not a full size. It's one of their Lip Surgeon's lip creams in the shade Wonder. I'm not wearing it today. I will show a demo of me applying it though. It's, like I said, it's a classic for those of you who aren't familiar with the formula. They are very opaque. They do have lip sheers or like lip kind of balm stains, I believe, at least they used to in this collection, so hopefully they haven't whittled them down to just this, but this, as the lip cream, is more opaque. It's very pigmented. The shade Wonder in particular is this beautiful kind of berry pink, absolutely beautiful for the spring, and these have the characteristic kind of minty tart scent. They don't plump. I mean, in the way of like moisturizing your lips, they definitely help hydrate, and as a result that plumps your lips, but just because there's peppermint in the formula that you can actually smell, don't think these are going to really sting and burn and tingle your lips so that they are irritated and plump. It's really all about the hydration. These are very soothing, very comfortable to wear, and because they are so opaque, they kind of act as a stain, and so even though you can see it has a lightly balmy sheen here, once that finish is gone, the color really does last a good portion of the day. I would say 4 to 5 hours through light eating and drinking. And last is a tool. This has to be like the third or fourth brush I have from this brand now. It's from Luxy Beauty, and it's one of my favorite brushes ever to use. It is a tapered highlighter, the 522 in their particular collection, and it's an amazing shape. I use it today to apply my highlighter, but it's also great for applying kind of a lesser pigmented blush that you really want to build up that pigmentation. It's also a good shape for getting something that's a little bit more precise than an all over bronze, but not quite as precise as a really cut contour, because it fits perfectly in the hollows of your cheeks like that, but it's still fluffy enough to kind of buff out all that pigment there. I just find it's a really versatile brush, and so this was probably my favorite product to get in this month's bag. So those are all the products that came in my April Ipsy bag. Once again, if you want to check out what came in my April Play by Sephora box, you can go ahead and click here, or there'll be a link in the description below. And also, before I forget, there are discount codes. The brands, more often than not, will provide Ipsy with a discount code for subscribers, but they work for everyone. You don't have to be a subscriber to use them. So in the event that you saw something in here that you want to give a try, definitely check down in the description bar below to see if there's a coupon code before you do, because more often than not, they're like 15, 20, sometimes 30% off site-wide. So pretty good deals. Definitely check down there to see if they're there. Besides that though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.